going to be parts of every single case study. I can guarantee you that there's almost certainly going to be an element of this case study when you put together your plan. Obviously, that comes later on down the track. After you have your discovery session, you get accepted into the coaching series. So here's the situation. You want to get into the property market ASAP, but you don't have your deposit saved up. Good news though, you're going to go on a deployment. Let's say you go on at the back end of this year, depart before Christmas, have a lovely Christmas over wherever you're going, and you come back in May 2021, and you're going to come back with $60,000 saved. So you decide to wait until your RTA before you're going to get started. And see, here we are now in October, December 2020. If we were to be able to put a line in the sand there, we're going to be able to get this much capital growth there if we were able to get started. But you've decided to wait until you get back, so 6 months deployment, come back in May 2021, then you're going to get started. You're going to learn the process, risks, do the research, identify the property, submit your expression of interest, deposit there in the contracts, and then maybe you'll lock the price down at that point in time. So you can see there's a big gap. These are parallel lines. From there, June 2021, get your finance approved, land registers, the land settles there. Then you start the build process, and the build might be complete in December 2021. But the big red box that you should be able to see here now is because you decided to wait 6 months, you've potentially missed out on this much capital growth. And I don't know how that makes you feel, but there surely has to be a better way that we can get around this.
100%. So as you can see flashing here, ladies and gents, what if you decide to put together a strategy now in the name of concurrent activity so you can actually benefit from the market sooner? So that's what it's all about. Now, importantly, this is you're not going to undertake any risk. I'll show you what that looks like in a second. Concurrent activity, benefit from the market sooner, and of course you then buy time for your deployment to happen. You can go away, focus on coming back, focus on doing your job, and then get started again with your property stuff when you get back. So you can do all these things before you leave. And as Dan said before, as soon as you put your expression of interest in, that's when you lock the property down at today's prices. But you also start to benefit from the property market. Because as soon as that expression of interest goes in, they can't change the price on you. If say you buy in stage 7 for $200,000 for your block of land, and then stage 8 gets sold for $210,000 for the same size block of land, you've just made $10,000 in equity right there and then. So it's a big game changer when you go through the same sort of program. You go away and do your deployment, you come back with your money, you get your finance approved, settle on the block of land, go ahead and also, one little point I want to bring out here is that most importantly, in Queensland only, once you submit your expression of interest, inside your contracts will be a subject to finance clause. That means if for some reason your circumstances have changed and you can't get your finance approved, you can walk away. That's what I'm talking about when you don't have any risk attached to this. You go ahead and do the build process, the build is then complete, but as you can see now, as opposed to like a very small little red box, you've actually benefited from the full amount of capital growth there because you're able to then put a strategy together before you went away. That's what it's all about. Like, this is the smart way of doing military style planning, working with a group of veterans to get it done for you.